are saying happy birthday today to a modern country star. Dierks Bentley was born on this day in 1975.
He grew up in Arizona but moved to Nashville during college and found his new home. Bentley has had 18 songs hit #1 on the country music charts. In 2006, he came to Lewiston on a tour where he was the headliner, and our Ted Veripatis got to catch up with him.
I mean, you do, how many, like 300 dates a year? Do you ever get tired? I mean, geez, you're out there all the time.
Yeah, you get pretty tired. For me, just the stage, that hour and a half on stage is what makes everything, worthwhile. That's where that's our party too. That's how we have fun. That's kind of how I relax too, because the rest of the time there's a lot of stuff going on, and when we get on stage, that's our chance to kind of just let it all loose, let it all out, and have a little fun after the show, then roll on to the next town.
now you do like 20,000 seat stadiums, and you do little clubs, 100 people in them.
Yeah.
You prefer one over the other?
It's been amazing this year actually too. With Kenny Chesney, we went and played a couple stadiums, like 60,000 seat stadiums, and then you go from there to a frat party. So it's kind of a weird deal to go, from the bigger places to the smaller places. What I really like is just the variety of the overall. Just one day you're playing this, small frat party or rock club. Next day you're playing an arena. But on this tour, this is our first ever headlining tour, and most of the buildings are there's a lot of hockey rinks and stuff like that, and getting anywhere from 2,000 to maybe 6,000 people a night, so it's great.
I mean, you're right, this is your first headliner. You opened for Kenny Chesney, George Strait. Is it different being the big name, on the marquee there?
Oh yeah, it's funner. It's more fun, I should say. My mom would get mad at me for saying that, but we have 3 semis out here. We got to choose the lighting, all the staging, all the sound, the opening bands. We got Miranda Lambert out here and the Randy Rogers band, and just a lot of fun backstage. So it's definitely I'd rather play for less people than play for our crowd. I wish it wasn't raining so hard. That we came here in a bus. We're gonna be leaving in a boat. It is raining and like crazy out there. I can't even walk inside without getting drenched.
Welcome to Maine, huh?
Now, a few years later, we got to talk with Dierks Bentley via satellite, and we got to know a little more about his experiences in New England.
Rob Caldwell wanted to know why Bentley picked the University of Vermont, of all places, for his first year of college after growing up in Arizona.
Man, just trying to sort it all out. I knew at 17 I wanted to be in Nashville. I just had to find a way to, really, without anyone's support, to get here. No one really was encouraging that dream except my heart. But I do love that. I do love being up there. We just played a great show at the music hall there, and I had a chance to walk around town. It's just such an amazing town, Portland is, and I hope to get up there every year.
And I know you had a fun experience just about a year ago now. You actually got to skate with the University of Maine hockey team.
I did. I did. I pretty much try anything, and I love hockey. And a lot of times when we're playing up in the Northeast or in Canada or Northwest as well, I'll put a hockey bag underneath the bus and got a chance to skate with those guys, and just great skaters. It's always makes for a fun day when I can skate a little bit during the day, then play a show that night.
And then one more. I'm going to hit the local angle here just one more time. When
Sure.
you were up here a few years ago playing in Lewiston, Maine, and we did an interview with you for our program, and we had to conduct the interview in the men's room of the venue for some bizarre reason. Do you remember that? Because I can't imagine you've done a lot of interviews in the bathroom.
I don't do a lot in there, and the smell sometimes can be interesting, but you always get a good interview because you get that natural reverb that comes out of a bathroom. So I do remember that interview in Lewiston pretty well, and you reminded me how much time I've spent up there. I really have had a lot of fun up there.
Something about the combination of the southern drawl and the hockey fan part that is an interesting combination.
It is an interesting. It's interesting to grow up in Arizona, and play so well, which is great.
The acoustics in the bathroom. That's why we sing in the shower, right?
Yeah.
It always sounds better.
Yeah.
Good answer. It's gonna